Hi guys! It is Monday, February 27th, and I'm here to do my February update. There's not really a lot of updates, to be honest with you. I did not do a lot of stitching this month. I finished my hummingbird at the end of January, and I kind of burned out after that. I took Maidens of the Seasons to work as my work project. I kind of poked at that a little bit. But that's all I've really done as far as stitching goes. I haven't done a lot of stitching. And I knew that it was coming. I was kind of expecting it after I finished the Simple Life sampler, because I often kind of burn out for a few weeks after Big Finish. I remember that it happened to me after I finished Strawberry Fields in 2015, and I was kind of surprised when I finished the sampler that I kept going with Halloween and Christmas and finishing the hummingbird. So, but yeah, after I finished the hummingbird, it kind of hit me, and I kind of burned out. So I'll show you what I have on Maidens of the Seasons, and I have some stash, and then we'll see. My coworkers have been chomping at the bit to see me finish this piece. I think they kind of feel like, you have this piece half done and you keep like putting it aside and working on other things and starting new projects. And I'm like, I'll do it. I promise. Finish it. So here's Maidens of the Seasons. And let me fold this in half. I worked on the bottom of Summer's dress there. You can see I started on her train. And that's all I really did. I probably worked on that for 10 or 14 days at work this month. And that's all I've really stitched this month. I have my Amaryllis in Bloom. It's right here. Haven't touched it. I pulled out some smaller unfinished projects, my Eiffel Tower project and my Victoria Sampler New York ornament. And I looked at them, didn't stitch on them. So hopefully in March I'll get back to stitching, because I still have a long way to go on the Euro WIPs. And losing a month of stitching time wasn't really helpful to that goal. So that's all I really have as far as stitching goes. I have stash, because, you know, if you're not stitching, then why not buy stitching? So I'll show you that. I got my order from Stitching Bits and Bobs from October. I got it, I think I got it right after my last video. Yeah, I don't remember if I showed it in my last video, so I'll show it, and if I showed it in my last video, sorry. But I got a freebie from them. This is from the Cricut collection, and it's called Evergreen Kiss, and of course it's a Hershey Kiss, and it's decorated like a Christmas tree. It's really cute. It uses DMC and Krynic, and so I'm gonna hang on to that, and maybe I'll stitch it up. The rest of the stuff is kind of in random order. When I get to the... You know what? I think I did show it. I don't know. Anyway. This is Lavender and Lace. This is Morning Song. And I got this from Stash Load. This is also from Stash and Load. This is Country Cottage Needleworks. Silent Night. There's a possibility that this might be a double, but I kind of don't think so. This is another one of those where I'm like, did I buy this already? But I don't think that I did. And My Nora Corbett collection continues to grow. Anemone. I love these little pixie series. This little pixie series. And Bells of Ireland. I actually kitted this up for my Year of WIP's partner, Joy. I kitted this up for her for Christmas. But I love it too, so I bought it for myself, even though I haven't kitted it yet. This is Bent Creek. I love... Yeah, here. See if I can find a way to show this. This is one of their zipper kits. I love snow. And it comes in one of these fabulous little pouches that they have. When you finish the project that it comes with, it's great for holding other small projects. I love these. I have my Amaryllis and Bloom in one of these. I think I have another project stored in one of them maybe, but these are great, useful little pouches for small projects. This, I kind of think that I did show this last month. I don't remember, but I'm going to show it. So, this is the Pink Sparrow sampler by Brenda Gervais. And I bought this several months ago on Stash and Load. And in October, I decided to kit it up. And I didn't get it until, I think I got it at the end of January. I got it the first week of February. I think I might have gotten it right after my last video. So this is the fabric. This is 30 count parchment by Weeks Dye Works. And I'm not going to show these one at a time, but I will pull them out of the bag here. These are all the threads for it. All those pinks and greens and yellows, and they're very pretty. Blue. So, and these are all General Art and Weeks Dye Works. Actually, I think they're all General Art. Or most of them are General Art. I think there's only a couple of Weeks Dye Works. But, so, there's that. It only took like 4 months to get that. I have to say, I have never waited so long for stitching bits and bobs. I was expecting to wait 3 or 4 weeks. I was not expecting to wait that long. This, I know I showed the other one of these last month. This is Ginger and Spice Welcome Home. And I have the companion one. These are the houses that are done in one color of floss. And the one I really liked on this one is this little bell pull here with the welcome. I thought that was really cute. What's this? Ah, yes, Bent Creek, Thankful Quaker, Glendon Place, Autumn All Around. I might have to get their ornaments all around too. Very cool designs. Here's the rest of my Stitching Bits and Bobs order. Mirabilia's Petal Fairy. And I got the beads. I think I haven't exactly chosen fabric for this. I have some ideas, but I haven't exactly decided. I'm going to try to use something from Stashlow because I've been buying a ridiculous amount of fabric lately. Harding Privé. This is the Alice Snow Globe. Very cute. And this is all stitched in DMC. And Plum Street Samplers Halloween delivery. You might remember a few months ago I got the Harvest delivery from, I think I got it from Stitch and Frog, but they didn't have the Halloween one, so I finally got the Halloween one. And my big purchase of the month. Oh, I don't remember if I showed this in a previous month or not, but this is In Full Glory by Blackbird Designs, and it's one of their Reward of Merit Pin Keep series. I got from a Stash and Load seller, I got all 12 of the Little House Needlework Sheep Virtues with all 12 of the buttons. There's a little rose button for this first one here. This is Love. So I got all 12 of those, and they all come with the little buttons. And I got all 12 of the Country Cottage Needlework Santa's Village, also with all of the buttons. And I got these from Charisse at Stitchingly Along, and both sets. And so thank you for Charisse. And I'm very excited about that. I love both those series. I really like, I know Carolyn Mazzio talked about this way long ago, before she took her break from making videos. Somebody had taken the, I don't remember what the design's called, the Sheep in the Meadow one, where it says something about the sheep singing sweetly in the meadow all day, and they stitched that in the center and then put the sheep virtues around it. And so I don't know that I'm going to copy that exactly, but I like that idea. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I do want to stitch all the sheep virtues and Santa's Village because it's just really cute. And the Gingerbread Village is really cute too. Country Cottage Needleworks and Little House Needleworks are just awesome. I think that's all. I have the TV on over here, which is why I keep looking over there. I think that's all. I have a test tomorrow for a job that I applied for back in November. Don't really know if I want this job, but I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to take the test. I kind of fear that it's going to be a long day, but because the paper says the test is supposed to be 4 hours. The written test is supposed to be 4 hours, and then I know there's a computer part after that where they ask you, do you steal, do you call into work a lot, do you job hop a lot, do you get in trouble, do you cause problems. I think that is, I have the idea that that's not included in that 4 hour time frame, so this might turn into a really long day, but I just took that part in September, so I'm hoping that I don't have to do it again, because I've taken it in the last year. So, and the last test I took, remember that test I took back in September, the day that I was sick? It was a 2.5 hour time limit, and I did it in 1 hour, so I'm thinking if this is a 4 hour time limit, and they don't make me take that other computer part, maybe I can leave after 2.5 hours. That would really be nice. Because if I have to stay there until 6 o'clock, it's going to be a long day. Because it doesn't start till 1. So, yeah. So, there's that. I don't know if there's anything else for March. I hope to get back to stitching. I'd like to work on Amaryllis and Bloom. I'd like to make some more progress on Mains of the Seasons. I'd like to, maybe I'll sneak that New York ornament in there. Have you guys seen that um, commercial on the channels I watch? They play it ad nauseum. The Untuckit.com commercial for the men's shirts that look good untucked, and he couldn't find a shirt that looked good untucked, and he designed it, and blah blah blah. So every time I see that commercial, I'm like, oh, New York, I love New York, and I wouldn't buy there. I remember when I was in New York last year, that store is on Prince Street in Soho, and I walked by it several times, and I was like, oh, that's the store that's on that commercial. So now every time I see the commercial, I'm like, oh, New York. So maybe I'll finish my New York ornaments, or I'll do Satsuma Street's Pretty Little New York or something. Um, I don't know if I'm going to get to New York this year because of job stuff and my brother's schedule. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I've been pining a little bit about New York. Um, um, and yeah, I think that's really all I have. Um, yeah. So I guess I will see you guys next time. Have a happy stitching day. Bye.